Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to watch Crusty Cornelius slay more beaver than an 18th century French trapper in a Montreal brothel in Rimworld. Yeah, Crusty, he went full Jerry Mathers last episode with the double juiced in beaver goodness. An 18th century French trapper in a Montreal brothel. That's a lot of beaver, Pete, but what can I say? There was beaver everywhere last episode, and Crusty was smashing, blasting, and pummeling it as fast as the refractory period on his trusty 30-06 would allow. And now that he's done, now that he's exhausted, spent, wrung out like a limp, old, damp washcloth, there's really nothing left to do but come home, sleep off the night, and get ready to finish up the day tomorrow by eating a little beaver. Plenty of it available. Pete, if I were a good, clean-minded, puritanical sort, I'd swear that whole little intro thing there was just one big, extended conceit about the vagina. Well, that seems a little judgmental coming from you, Crusty. I mean, aren't you the guy who just last episode referred to his own testicles as dangling Tate thumpers? Pretty sure that was you. Yeah, well, I'm a straight shooter, though, Pete. If I wanted to make a joke about, vaginas and cunnilingus and whatnot, I'd just straight up do it. I wouldn't spend so damn much time beating around the bush. I'd just get in there and get it done. Oh, you get in the bush and get it done, huh, Crusty? Oh, yeah, come on there, twisting my damn words, you no good consarned varmint. Too clever for your own good by half, boy. One of these days, somebody gonna come around there and shoot you in the eyeball with a 30-06. Well, probably, Crusty, but today I don't think is that day. It is still a heat wave going on here at the old colony, and as fun as it is watching these guys sleep, I'm getting a real Edward Cullen vibe going here. I think I'm going to speed up time just to go ahead and fast forward through this. Unlike Edward, I am not immortal. I don't have as much time as I need on this. I've got, a finite span on this mortal plane. So, Silver, hopping up. Silver, what do we have you set to do? You're like basically our cook, right? Or were you not our cook? You had a 5 cooking skill. No, Flores. Man, that Flores is one stalwart son of a bitch. Strong, silent type. So what would we have you doing, Silver? You're a servant. Are you basically just hauling and cleaning? Well, your name is Silver, and you are a servant. We've basically sort of tapped into, what's your full name here, Silver, by the way? Crystal Silver. Well, that's just, okay, doubly appropriate. So her name is Crystal Silver. There's no way she's not like a Cockney scullion, right? Her name is Crystal Silver. Oi, that's right, Guvna. You know what I'm about to. Gotta take care of the crystal and the silver for the missus while she's away. Like a sort of an Eliza Doolittle kind of vibe. Yeah, well, without Sir Henry Higginbottom and whatnot to class me up, Pete, I'm more the classless sort of cockney git. Want me to polish the silver, ma'am? Want me to drudge out the missus? Admittedly, my cockney accent is possibly as bad as my Bane accent, so, I still feel like a name with the Crystal Silver as a servant. The Victorian sort of scullion maid is definitely, it's like the obvious... It's the obvious choice, right? Playing horseshoes. Man, she loves the horseshoes. Why do we have idle colonists? Oh, Flores and Silver are pitching horseshoes. Okay, this is fine. Honestly, you know what we should do? Let's take a look at our restrictions here. Do we have, well, here, first off, I don't care how long you guys sleep. I just want you in bed by 10 p.m. But I think what we should do is maybe allot a little time for some joy. So let's assume our colonists are going to want to tend to sleep for about 8 hours. So let's say from 6 o'clock, at the 6 o'clock hour, you know what? I'm going to give you guys an hour of free time. Hey, it was quite a largesse there, Governor. Going to give us me a whole hour of free time every day. Oh, won't know what to do with myself. I guess I'll polish the copper pots then. Okay, I'm not, okay, never mind. That's a lie. I was about to say, I'm not going to do that anymore, but I can't promise that. I'm definitely going to do that some more. It's 9 o'clock. Why is nobody doing anything? If nothing else, you guys should be fucking mining. Is that because there's a bed in the way? Is that what it is? Oh, hold on a second. We can fix that. Get this. Crusty is cooking, which Crusty should be doing, but Silver and Flores need to be doing something, you guys. I can't just have you idling around here. We do need to get some barricades up. We also need to get a research bench built, but we really kind of need some more room. We're very basic at the moment. What if we just chop some wood and go? I don't really like this plan, but we got to get some kind of defense built up. I don't really like the look of that bear either. But we have to get some kind of defenses built up. Let's just chop some wood and build ourselves a little wooden barricade. And this will give Flores and Silver something to do other than fucking pitch horseshoes all day. I don't want them developing a serious tobacco habit. If I know anything at all from growing up in a rural community, that's what you do when you're pitching horseshoes. You chew tobacco like it's going out of style. Flores, why are you cooking? Okay, hold on. We need one chef here. One, period. Okay, never mind. That chef should be Flores. So what the hell are you doing, Crusty? You're harvesting an oak tree in the nude. You're a nudist, Crusty, but I definitely did not put that hat on you. Does that take away from your nudity thing? Happily nude. No, so Crusty will wear a hat. He just doesn't want to wear pants or a shirt. Yeah, you know me, Pete. Got to keep the old noggin cool. Don't want to get sunburned on the head. Well, what about your... I'm not talking about the head of my penis, Pete. Come on, jeez. Have some decorum, man. Why has everything got to be a joke about the junk? And you said it, not me, Crusty. Oh, hello, Crab. What's up? Yeah, a member of the Crab clan has come to visit. I wonder if it's Hida Casada. If it is, we should definitely not mess with him because Great Bear will beat the shit out of us. That was a very odd reference, Pete. Yeah, it was a little obscure, but what the hell. So somebody should trade with Crab. Who is our official trader? Flores? Goddamn, Flores. That Flores, I'm telling you, he's a good man. You're a good man, Flores. You're a good man. Asset to the colony, strong, silent type. You're exactly what this place needs. I don't appreciate you leaving the freezer open, though. This guy's got some pemmican. He wants to buy our components. Yeah, over my dead body. He's got some herbal medicine, which I'm going to take. You have flake. Oh, flake is a drug. Here, you want my flake? Smoke leaf joint and a lynx skin parka. No, I think I'll just... Here, you can have my drugs. I don't really need that. We got those off of Visiting Pirate, and I really don't want... It just seems like a terrifically terrible idea to let Crusty and company just get involved heavily in the drug trade. It just seems like a bad idea. Do we really want to let a lunatic like Crusty do we want to really turn him loose when he's also potentially high on drugs? It just seems like a recipe for disaster. So what we're doing here, we are going to expand the colony, build this out. Now, you're probably saying if you're very experienced with Rimworld, and I've been playing a lot of Rimworld off camera, so I've had a chance to kind of get my legs under me. Be like, Pete, you know, digging into a mountain, especially if you're digging in bedrooms, which is what it appears that you're doing, this is objectively a terrible, terrible idea. You're going to wind up... hey, Flores, you want to haul this thing out of here? You're letting our food go bad. Stop that, Flores, and haul that. Get it out of the door. You're letting the freezer get all hot. It's like not as if you're running in and out wasn't bad enough. Who's got a minor break? Somebody had a minor break risk for a moment. That sorted out. So it's 70 in here. We're still maintaining a relatively good temperature. What was I saying? Oh, right. Digging into a mountainside. So you're probably saying, Pete, you know what? Digging into a mountainside, not the greatest idea. You're really opening yourself up for the potential of non-stop infestations, and those are going to ravage your colony unto it. They're going to bring it to your knees, Pete. I've had some bad experiences with infestation, but I've also sort of learned to combat the infestation slightly, so I am going to go for the underground base. I think infestations, when you prepare for them, when you design your base with infestations in mind, they do tend to be a little less irritating to just have like a pod of mechtoids come down, drop pod assault into your main base and start wrecking shit like Terminators on crack. For the Emperor! You don't want that. Infestations are annoying, and they do have a proclivity to attack bedrooms, which is also irritating. But again, there is a method for planning around them, and I plan to adopt said method to try and avoid making them be a massive, massive problem for us. We'll see how this plan works. This is a strategy in theory. This is like a communism level strategy. In theory, communism works. In theory. In theory, this strategy also works. In theory. We really need a research bench, though. I'm thinking maybe what we do is we should expand the main room just to even it out. I mean, if nothing else, rectangles, people, rectangles. Let's just go ahead and make this room rectangular. And then we can get a research bench, and we should move somebody's bed into there. How's the flow of our colony look? Admittedly, also not fantastic. Maybe we could redesign this slightly. Ideally, what we should be doing is leaving a hallway. You know what? Yeah, we do need a hallway. I really don't want this to... Now that I've looked at this, I kind of don't want this to be a bedroom. You know what? All of this needs to be mined away. That makes our butchering table... Can we uninstall you? No, we can only deconstruct you. Well, what does it take to build you? Are we out anything but wood if we deconstruct this butchering table? because I'm going to kind of want to move it. Does it take a component? Nah, it just takes wood. All right, we will mine this out. Let's mine this whole area out. You guys are going to be doing a lot of mining this episode, so sharpen up the pickaxes. Get ready to hunker down. We got to get this done. This main room is going to be like our chief production area. How we doing on the wood? Good. We got an escape pod. What's up, Sparkles? Ah, Sparkles the jeweler, a female space refugee. You're not a vampire by chance, are you, Sparkles? I can't help but notice that you sparkle in the sunshine. Let's check out your characteristics and gear. You're incapable of cooking, scary stuff, and plant work. You are volatile, which means you're going to go crazy at the drop of a hat. And you are a jogger. Your skills, you're a hell of a craftsman. Core world student. Ugh, do I really want to capture this person? This is another thing that my extended play here in Rimworld, some of my off-camera play has taught me. Sparkles here, this is another mouth to feed, and she's not going to be capable of really helping to feed herself. She won't cook, she won't grow. She will haul, I suppose. She won't do plant work, she won't cook, and she can't do anything scary. Which I think, I really wish scary was more well-defined. I think scary is like fighting. She won't really fight. I don't like people who won't fight. I've got kind of a Rychek's Roughnecks kind of theory. Everybody fights! You're it till you're dead or I get somebody. You know, no, Sparkles, I just don't think you justify, especially considering that she's volatile. She's going to be crazy as shit. I don't need a Bella Swan in my colony. I'm sorry, Sparkly Vampire. I just can't do it. So what I'm going to do is strip your ass and then leave you out here to die. Alternatively, we might just rescue her. What if we just build a medical bed, slap her in a room, and give her the old rescue and send her on her way? We could do that. We would need a place to put her, though. Actually, don't we just need a medical bed to rescue? Hold on a second. Hey, Silver, can you go rescue this gal? Assuming I can find her again. Where'd she go? I really wish... Oh, here she is. There's Sparkles. Okay. So, can we just rescue you? We could rescue Sparkles. I don't want to capture her. I just want to strip Sparkles, and then we're gonna have Silver go strip her, and then we're gonna have Silver rescue her. Or try to rescue her. I don't remember if we can rescue with just a medical bed. We may need a prisoners. I don't remember. I'll feed her for a couple days while she gets patched up, but that's going to be the extent of what I'm willing to devote to Sparkles here. Wasn't that big of a Twilight fam. Ghostface has gotten food poisoning from rice, and he'll be fine. Rescue Sparkles? Can we do that? Yes. Okay, so we are going to rescue Sparkles. We'll haul her back, dump her in the medical bed, which is fine. Also, we should unforbid that wood. Wouldn't hurt to pick that up. We'll throw her in a medical bed. We'll give her the minimal basic medical care available. She's going to get the Obamacare coverage here. We're talking bare bones. Just don't let her die kind of coverage. Let's get a minor break risk. Silver is real upset. She's probably just hungry. You don't use medicine on guests. No medicine. She gets food, that's it. Using our valuable medicine on this worthless tool? Come on. Also, somebody put that medicine back. Flores really loves the horseshoes, though, huh? That guy is a horseshoes tossing freak. Mining's getting done at a good pace. Crusty is just tearing these walls apart, man. He's tearing down both the walls of perception and the literal walls of this colony. He's opening our eyes to the possibilities. Are we going to make this a bedroom? That's the question. The answer is, I think, yes. We will make that a bedroom. You know what? No, we're going to make this probably like a hospital. I'm just going to get a little crazy with the tunneling. I'm not going to lie. Somebody has an infection. Well, it's Sparkles. Sorry, Sparkles. I mean, it's tough to hear. Tough break, girl. But, please give me medicine, sir. Sir, may I have some medicine? Nope, you may not have medicine. I'm sorry, Oliver Twist. That's not how this works. You can beg, you can plead, you can cry, you can scream, you can squeal. You are not getting any medicine. This is not going to happen. So really, I want people to get funneled out in this direction. I would like them to come out into what is... The terrain here cannot support this. Why the hell not? I can't build a wall here? Is it because it's water? It's water. This is technically a lake. Well, I've got to admit that kind of puts a little bit of a crimper in my whole wall the area off strategy then, doesn't it? All right, that has me a little salty. It's like a lake or a swamp. People are still going to be able to walk through that. So I guess we'll go around it? I'm not happy about that at all. That dramatically reduces the effectiveness of my killing field strategy. I really want people getting funneled out, like right here, where they'll be in our sort of ideal field of fire. But I also want to make them run a gauntlet. This is a geothermal thing. So we make them... Okay, here's the gauntlet then. We make them run over the geothermal vent to get into the base. You want to come into my base, you got to run over the top of Old Faithful while it may or may not be erupting. That's the first thing you got to do. This is the first test. A penitent man comes before Yahweh on his knees, and a penitent man tries to raid Perfidious Pete's colony likewise. So you come in there. I want them to come out here and be inside my zone of terror. So we need to funnel them into the base this way. The problem is people are just going to run through here and try and punch holes in the walls. But they'll still be right in the middle of my killing zone if they do that. So let's do... No, more walls. So let's drop walls here. We'll leave an entrance here. I can't build... This geyser is really pissing me off here. Fine, we'll go... I have to go around the geyser. This is starting to feel a little bit like a... Starting to feel a little bit like a quest from an MMO. Go around the geyser. Then once you've reached Geyser Town, you go up and over into the Chamber of Triumph. That's a lot of wall. I would really prefer this wall to be stone, but yeah, I can't have it all. We don't have that much stone. We're probably going to have to chop more wood as it is. That's a lot of ground we got to cover. Let's let the old time run out. Flores, that's quality work. Look at Flores sleeping on the damn floor. He's giving up his own bed for a stranger, because that's the kind of guy Flores is. Flores, I'm telling you, man, you're too good for this colony, Flores. You really are. The heat snap has ended. That's fantastic. We're feeding the prisoner. Fine. I don't begrudge the prisoner food. I'll feed her. We're going to build Flores a new bed, too. Doesn't hurt for us to have a hospital bed. Tattered apparel. Well, we know for one thing that is definitely not Crusty. Gonna go pitch some horseshoes. It is joy time. Meanwhile, Flores spends his hour designated for joy sleeping on a friggin' floor. Such a stoic. Do you hear one complaint out of Flores either? Have we heard even a single peep about the suboptimal living conditions from Flores? Not a damn word. Flores just sits there. He's like, well, it is what it is, Pete. I'll do what needs to be done. I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to gripe. I got to sleep on the floor. I got to sleep on the floor. We got to get this sparkly vampire girl out of here. I can't have her Bella Swanning up the whole colony. Sacrifices must be made for the greater good, Pete, and I'm prepared to make them. Crusty, what are you doing? Harvesting berries. Okay. Who's in a minor break risk? Man, Silver, what is your deal here? Why are you so unhappy? You ate without a table, you're in a little pain, you have a shared bedroom, and the environment is hideous. Well, you know, the environment would be less hideous if you fucking clean it up a little bit. Your eating without a table complaint, however, that's a legitimate beef, one which I will fix. I give you the eating without a table. You're right, we shouldn't force you to eat without a table. That's, I mean, what are we, savages? Kind of, yes, a little bit. Maybe just a slight bit of savage. But yeah, you're right to complain. So we're going to do this. We're also going to deconstruct and reconstruct that. And this table we can just uninstall the chair. We don't have to deconstruct that. Flores going to whip up a delicious frappe with these berries. Look at this, man. He'd be like, don't let those go to waste. I can make a raspberry frappe. We have gelatos or something out of these, baby. You're a good man, Flores. Too good for this colony. Too good. You're too damn good, Flores. You're too damn good. Also, if you could cut this tree down, that'd be real nice. One, it's wood we can use to help increase our fortifications, and two, it's just in the road. So we really need some steel as well. My goal here is to line this with a whole bunch of traps to try and make our foes just sort of wander through it. But in order to make that profitable, we really are going to need quite a bit of steel. So where's the nearest steel deposit? Is there one anywhere nearby? Do we have any steel at all? We've got this over here. Ah, man, that's quite a walk. Okay, so let's do this. If we're going to be mining this steel, and it kind of looks like we're going to have to. Oh, new lovers. Silver and Crusty have come together and now lovers. Crusty, have you been pitching woo all unawares on? Look at Crusty. He's a player. Alone on the Rimworld, still he manages to find the time to pitch a little woo at the Cockney Scullion dame who has stolen his heart. Yeah, what can I say, Pete? We got kind of an Eliza Doolittle thing happening here. Oh, boy. I just love the way she talks about cleaning the silver and polishing the crystal all day long. And you know what, Pete? Every single time she calls me Guvna, I get a half a stock, Pete. Get a half a stock. Get what the Victorians would call an erection, Pete. Every single time. Oh, she really turns my crank, Bo. Well, Pete, you know what, Crusty? I'm glad you're happy, buddy. It's good. Also, what's the relative age of Silver and Crusty? 39 and 47. Crusty, you devil, you getting you a younger lady. Look at that. I'd call you a cradle robber, but you know what? I think at 39, Silver's probably old enough to make her own decisions. Yeah, what, Pete? You don't think I can try and love the master? What, when the missus is out there to having her corset straightened, I can just go up there and love the governor? That's what he really likes. He likes it on the down low. He does give me a quick rogering while the missus is off having her corset tightened. That accent's a little like my Bane accent, that every time I do it, it gets slightly worse. Let's reconstruct our butcher's table, and we'll reinstall this chair just in its appropriate spot. I didn't build that out of steel, did I? Wooden butcher table. Nope. Okay, good. Meanwhile, Flores keeping the colony fed. Fantastic work. Krusty's taking care of our tree problem. And since Crusty and... you guys are a couple. I mean, I would feel remiss to make you sleep in separate rooms, but you know what? Flores deserves better than to be exposed to the sounds of Crusty and Silver getting down all night long. He doesn't deserve to hear Krusty's dangling taint thumpers bouncing off of Silver's taint all night long. He doesn't want to hear that sort of thick, meaty slap. Because, you know, Krusty's nude all the time. He runs around without support. So, you know, his dangling taint thumpers really got to be low-hanging fruit. They're low riders down there. He's got the ground effects on them. They're scraping the pavement every single time he takes a step. We don't... Flores, I'm not going to make you listen to that. I'm just not. There are levels of cruelty that even I won't stoop to. So, you know what? Let's make a double bed here. This will allow the new couple to enjoy some private time and give a door here so that we can give Flores a little bit of a break from the noise. We can just move this bed later if need arises. Flores, buddy, if you were smart, okay, you'd be... well, you know what? Also, just sleeping in the room away from Crusty and Silver is not a bad compromise. But really, if you were smart, Flores, what you do is just build that bed as swiftly as possible. Back to my plan to obtain steel, though, and I do have a plan for this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to zone just a tiny stockpile over here. Going to get a little bit of stockpile zone. And we're going to set this up so that it allows nothing but steel. So we're going to go no food, no nothing. Raw resources, yes. But all we're going to allow is steel. So we will take steel that we mine from here, and we'll pile it in. So let's get some mine order here on this compacted steel. Because we are going to need it. And this way, our guys won't run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like assholes. They'll just pile the steel right here until that's full, and then we can sort of do like a mass hauling job once that's done. Really, though, Flores, man, a smart guy right now would be... You'd be building that bed as fast as you possibly can. Boomalope, self-tame. Okay, well, this is a mixed blessing of sorts, I guess. We have a self-tame Boomalope, which is this one? No. It's this one. Boomalope 1, he is unrestricted. Well, Boomalope, I mean, I appreciate your willingness to join the colony. That's good. Why you'd want to voluntarily hang out with Crusty, though, I don't know. You're going to have to listen to his dangling taint thumpers bouncing off of Silver's taint. Not sure that's a great idea, but you volunteered. But I don't want you in my base, because when you die, you explode. Are you trainable? That's the real question. Is our Boomalope trainable? If it's trainable, maybe we can work with this. Also, how come nobody's hauling these? Here, Silver, haul this. Crusty, also haul that. We want to get that shirt and pants back. I know you don't want them, Crusty, but just because you don't want them doesn't mean nobody does. Where was our Boomalope that self-tamed, though? I'm never going to be able to find you again, am I? Well, you're probably over here. Nope. 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 I'm never going to find that Boomalope again. Well, we can probably wait and it'll wander over towards our colony. I believe they tend to wander towards people once they... Yeah, okay, so there you are. Nope. Are you... Is this you? Here's Boomalope. Unrestricted. Okay, so you know what? You're restricted to the home area now. This will make the Boomalope start heading in that direction. I'm very hesitant to have a Boomalope as a member of our colony. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody straight up... Wait, who put the clothes on? Crusty? You're not wearing pants, are you? Got a +7 because he's in love with Silver. He's joy-filled. He's feeling great. Why did you voluntarily put on pants, though, Crusty? Shouldn't you be happily nude? Also, Silver, aren't you not wearing pants? Oh, you are wearing pants. What about Flores? Flores is also wearing pants. I mean, I'd kind of like Crusty to get the mood benefit from letting his taint thumpers dangle, but... Well, Pete, you know, I took to heart what you said about my dangling taint thumpers, and you're right, maybe they are dangling a little bit low. I am starting to look like one of them there lowriders you see out on the boulevard at night, and I think maybe, Pete, you just may be onto something. Maybe it's time I invested in a little bit of scrotal support. I don't want my ball bag to be all stretched out and just worn out like an old used rubber band. I don't want it looking like that. Maybe a little scrotal care is right. Old used rubber band ball bag. That I don't want to be called old rubber bandy. You guys are definitely not hauling. Oh, this is... Wait a minute. This is steel, right? Yes. How come you guys aren't... You're just still steadily mining as opposed to hauling? There's no way you have mining as a higher priority. Never mind. Both of you have mining as a higher priority than hauling. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. I do need... we've got to have this stuff, so getting it... At some point, it has to be mined. Whether that point is now or whether that point is later, I guess, doesn't really matter. Let's get as much of this mined out as we can. That should be an adequate amount for the amount of traps I have in mind. We also do want to put a door here so that our colonists have a way in and out of the colony that do not require them to go through the deadly, deadly traps that we're about to make. Who's got a minor break risk? Crusty. Why are you upset, Crusty? Well, I'm worried about my scrotum, Pete. Now you got me all... you're wearing constraining clothes. You're uncomfortable. Well, take them off! I shouldn't have said anything about Krusty's ball bag. I really shouldn't have. Now... Oh, also, set owner. This is going to be for Crusty and Silver. You guys sleep together. Flores, I would really think you would prefer to sleep literally anywhere else. Now we're going to get a disturbed sleep debuff as well. Fantastic. Also, Crusty, if you're unhappy in the clothes, take them the shit off. Just drop them. Take them off, Bo. You're gonna plant crops in the middle of the night, huh? You know what, Crusty? Here, take these off. You're wearing a shirt now too. No, take them off, Crusty. Oh, you know what I want to see, Crusty? Take it off, Bo. Take them off. Take them off, Crusty. Yeah, that's it. Happily nude. There we go. Krusty's minor break risk has been averted simply by adding the possibility of nudity. And we'll just go put those clothes back in the stockpile where they belong instead of constraining Krusty's drooping ballsack. Flores, buddy, you have got to go somewhere else to sleep, man. How could you possibly... You know, Flores, I thought you were a good guy. And now I'm kind of beginning to wonder, Flores. Kind of beginning to wonder about you. You're going to watch Crusty and Silver get down in their very own room? That's, you know what? I don't want to kink shame you, Flores. You are a good man, Flores, and I shouldn't judge you for what you get up to, how you gratify, draw pleasure. You know what? That's fine. This is always a risk. I hate offering safety to the unknown. Marie, please don't suck. You're incapable of intellectual, social, scary, or artistic. You are trash. You're trigger happy, which is actually kind of shitty. You're still a pretty good shot, and you can fight a little. You're greedy, which is awful. And you have creepy breathing. Marie breathes heavily all the time and sweats constantly. People find it creepy. Well, I'm really glad we volunteered to rescue you from pirates rather than just letting you fucking die. This is fantastic. Let's look on the plus side. Okay, so Marie Bailey, what can we do with you? What are you good at? You're decent at construction. You have a passion for mining. You have a passion for crafting, We do need a crafter, and we don't really have anybody technically who's very good at it. No, never mind. We got Flores, who's amazing at it. But Flores is also our cook. Can you cook at all? Well, you're terrible at it, but you have a passion for it. Can you grow? Again, terrible at it, and this time you don't even have a passion. Well, we can make you cut plants. You're bad at crafting, but you have a passion for it, and we don't really have anybody else to it. Also, hauling and cleaning. You know what, Silver? Yeah, I'm going to leave your cleaning at a 2. What else do we have Silver doing? She's mining, she's plant cutting, she's repairing. Can we really have the servant not be cleaning? Marie's a castaway. Do I really want to make the crazy woman who's got a handprint on a volleyball? Is this who I want to rely on? Do I really want to make her clean? Is this how I want to greet her when welcome her back into society? She comes back from her deserted island, friendless except for Wilson, and the first thing we're going to do is toss her a mop and a bucket and be like, hey, get to work. I don't know if I feel good about that. What's your doctoring skill? Well, we don't care because that's patient. Are you a doctor at all? Nope, you're terrible at it. In fact, we don't even really want you to try it. You're only going to make matters worse. You have a 1. Bed rest will make a 2. Flicking is fine. You can't warden because you're incapable of it. How are you at handling animals? You're as good as everybody. Okay, so that's going to be like one of your top priorities then. You're going to try and keep our animals in line. I guess I'll give you cook because it might have you butcher at some point. Hunting? You know, you're a reasonable hunter. In fact, you're going to be our new primary hunter. Having you out away from us so we don't have to listen to your creepy breathing would be fine, too. We'll make your construction and repair a 2. Actually, isn't your construction better than almost everyone else's? You have literally the best construction ever. So, yes. We're going to drop these guys to 3. And when it comes to constructing, Marie is going to be... You know what? You're our go-to constructor, Marie. Congratulations. You're designated engineer. We'll put your growing at a 3 so that you will... You know what? Let's put it at a 2. Because the rest of the stuff we can have you do... I mean, there's very limited amount of stuff you can actually do. You do like crafting, so I think we're going to put all of your crafting stuff at a 2. You're not good at it, but maybe in time you can develop a skill. We got to come at this from like a community college sort of look. We're just going to have you like train and try to master a skill. That's all we're looking for here. Flores isn't even asleep, by the way. He's sitting here and, okay, that's... I'm trying not to kink shame you, Flores. I'm trying, man. I'm trying like the Dickens not to kink shame you. But you're making it really difficult, buddy. You're making it really difficult. Also, I want to get a dumping stockpile so we can get these chunks of rock out of here. So let's zone a dumping stockpile down here. Our dumping stockpile doesn't need to be very big. We got to get a research table up, too. So let's do simple research bench. We're going to stick this back in the corner. We'll throw a chair at it. We got to get stone cutting, because I do need stone for the defenses I have planned, and also, if my overall plan for defeating the inevitable infestation is going to work out, a big part of that is going to be having a gigantic mined area that we use, primarily with beds in it, but also mostly for growing crops. For whatever reason, it seems like infestations really, really, really want to spawn in bedrooms, but you can trick the game into making something think it's a bedroom by just putting a colonist in there and telling them to sleep. That's a lot of slag to haul. Well, it's got to be done at some point. We need it out of here. Also, though, we really got to kind of keep an eye on this whole pirate situation. Let's get the pirate raid over and see if we even can defend Marie. Do we have a weapon for Marie? Marie, is there any... You didn't by chance come with a weapon, did you? Of course you didn't. That would be, sensible. Maybe grab a broken bottle or something? I don't know. You could have anything you could have gathered to try and defend yourself, girl. Something. So what do we have? We got Silver, who has a club. Flores has a club. Crusty has our only gun. Well, if nothing else, maybe this pirate raid will be an opportunity for us to pick up some additional firearms. I mean, we can hope. Yeah, here comes the inevitable raid. They're attacking immediately. Jump to the location. So what do we got? Solar flare as well. Our electrical devices at this point don't really matter. So Beric the Rancher is going to try and melee attack our cooler, and Toad the Oaf is also going to try and melee attack our cooler. Between them, they have a survival rifle and a poor quality pistol. I don't suppose we happened to haul any steel back to the ranch, did we? Nope. I was thinking maybe we could get the jump on them and get one trap up before these guys make it in, but that is sadly not to be the case. All right. Well, let's let everybody sleep as long as they can. We want to try and minimize the interrupted sleep debuff. And Marie has a reasonable-ish lead on her opponents. She might be able to at least make it into base, mostly because she can go through the door. All right, Crusty, Silver, you guys got to get up. It's everybody's drafted. Report to the defensive positions, please. This is going to be bad, by the way. Most of our units have really effectively no way to defend themselves. Also, we need to deconstruct these sandbags and move them slightly. I don't want to leave our opponents with like any position of cover where they can lurk, and as it is now, they're going to be able to use this for cover. It's too late to fix the problem now, but the problem does need to be fixed. I'm not even going to draft Marie because she doesn't have a weapon. So hold on a second here. Crusty, step back. Use your wife as a human shield, Crusty. This is the bravest thing Krusty's ever done. Well, you know, say what you want about the Mrs. Pete, but, well, she's wide. She makes a reasonably effective bullet stop. And that's not, you know, I'm not trying to judge old Crusty Cornelius. He like a little cushion for the pushing. Hey, you fuckers leave Rick alone. You shoot at Rick at your own. If even a single one of you takes a shot at Rick, I swear to God, I'm going to eat your corpses. I won't just kill you. I will devour your flesh. You better not even think about fucking with Rick. Sweet shot from Crusty. Okay, everybody, this guy's trying to make a break for it. Hog pile him. Get him. Don't shoot Silver in the back, Crusty. Man, Crusty put a really good shot into Toad. He's wounded him. We may be able to run him down. Come on, Flores. Show him what you got, dog. You got the foot speed on him. It's a chase. Oh, Flores, get him. Beat him. You can do it, Flores. You're the man. Keep beating him down. Silver, get in there and swing. We should have had Crusty come, too. All right, it's a fist fight. Crusty, what are you doing? You're letting your wife fight your battles for you? What the hell kind of man are you, Crusty? Well, Pete, you know what kind of man... no, we don't want to do that at all. You guys keep beating Toad to death because we want his weapon. Crusty, get your ass down here. I'm thinking Crusty is just... he's liberated. That's what it is. Krusty's like, man, you know, she ain't no damsel, Silver. That girl's hard, Bo. She don't need me fighting her battles for her. That girl, she ready to fight her own damn battles. At least I like to think Crusty is, you know, forward and progressive. So we got a free survival rifle, some smoke leaf joints. Man, the game really wants us to be into the drugs, doesn't it? Come on, game. What kind of message is this for the children? Do you really want us to be that into the drugs? I don't know if this is the greatest. I don't know what you're telling me here. All right, so everybody's undrafted. Excellent work on the raid, by the way, guys. Good job. How's our health look? You have a bite scar on your left leg and a bruise on your torso from a human fist. You're fine. Okay, Flores, he took a couple good shots. So Toad got in a couple licks before we passed out, but that's fine. Also, Marie, you don't get medicine. Medicine is earned, and you have not earned it. How's your shooting, Silver? Terrible. In fact, you're better off with melee. Flores can shoot a little bit. Marie's actually a pretty damn good shot. So, Marie, you're going to come out here and equip this survival rifle. Flores, I think it's a pistol for you. And I guess we'll just let Silver keep roll. Which does more damage here? This wooden mace or Silver's club? Wooden mace does 3 melee damage on a 1.8 second cooldown. Okay. Silver, what about your club? What does that do? Let's take a look here. This club does what? A slate club. It does 3 damage on a 3.24 cooldown, so it's like objectively worse then, right? Same damage? Yeah, same damage on almost twice the cooldown. So as soon as Silver's done eating this simple meal, we're going to have her swap weapons and grab this mace. She's going to be a real shield maiden. Nope, don't run away, Silver. Equip that wooden mace. This other stick, I really don't care what you do with that. You can leave that in there's a party. Maria's throwing a party. Well, geez, aren't you the little social maven? You arrive and immediately like, yeah, hell yeah, guys, smoke leaf joints, let's party. I don't know if I like the cut of your jib necessarily, Marie. First thing we do is like, we save your life from a band of marauding invaders, and you're like, hell yeah, let's all get stoned and have an orgy. I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be an orgy. Why wouldn't there be? Flores, you don't own this bed. In fact, uninstall that bed. Flores, you can own this bed. And then this bed can be Marie's. Wilson doesn't get his own bed. I'm sorry, Marie. I'm not going to embrace your craziness. There are limits to what I can endure, and we've reached those limits. Everybody good? We should also throw down a party spot. Since Marie is throwing a party, and party spots cost, I mean, literally nothing. There's no drawback to them at all. We'll throw the party. You know what? No, not there. Cancel that. Do we have to deconstruct the party spot? How do we get rid of you? Go away. Party spot, go away. No, seriously, though, go away. Oh, we can just deconstruct it and it disappears. Okay, we're going to put the party spot, let's say, here. All right, so there's going to be a party in full swing. Oh, is this guy not dead? Are you not dead? He's down. He's not dead. Are you worth a shit at all? You're incapable of dumb labor, psychically hypersensitive. You're lazy but a fast walker, because those are two things that really go well together. Yeah, I have a feeling you're about to be bludgeoned to death. And Toad the Oaf is just straight up dead, so let's strip him. And we'll go ahead and strip you. And yeah, I'm going to strip him before I kill him, but you know what? That's going to have to wait. Looking at the clock, and this one, episode's really long. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us, and if you'd like to watch us strip and bury these guys, I would love to heal this guy long enough just to make him dig his friend's own grave. That would be a thing of beauty. Maybe we'll capture him instead. We do have extra beds. I suppose we could make a prisoner room long enough to nurse this guy back to health and let him go. But I got a feeling he's about to have a very unpleasant high-velocity encounter with the butt end of a 30-06, because Crusty isn't even going to waste a bullet on him. But that'll have to wait till next time. If you enjoyed the episode, consider dropping a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more Rimworld, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.